Hey everybody, what's up? We need to talk about Halo Infinite. It has been an absolute roller coaster the last 6 months. Some really great highs, some terribly low lows. One day we get great, awesome news. The next day, 343 is tripping over their own shoelace. And today is one of those days. So 343 updated Halo Infinite yesterday. The Big Team Battle playlist is now no longer featured. The Big Team Social playlist has been added into the game, and 343 did not add the new maps into the new Big Team Battle playlist. How is this possible? How do you forget to add the new maps into the new Big Team Battle playlist? You guys who watch my channel every single day have heard me talk about this a lot, but the really simple things that 343 could do to improve the quality of the game just aren't happening. This all started with the Christmas event. They added the snow version of Livefire, and there was people who didn't get to play the event map the entirety of that event. A Christmas snow map, and they didn't get to play it for Christmas. It is not the only time this has happened, but it's really weird because 343 is actually inconsistent about this too. For example, the snow version of Livefire didn't get its own Christmas playlist or game mode, but then Illusion, the new 4v4 map, did. But then the new BTB maps, which was like 5 brand new maps, that didn't either. It doesn't make sense. I saw so many people in game saying, I just want to play the new maps. Why didn't they have their own dedicated playlist? Fast forward 2 weeks later, and for the third time, the new Big Team Social playlist rotates in, and the new maps aren't there at all. Not a single one. No new game modes, no new maps, nothing. Now, a lot of people said, myself included, that CU29, Content Update 29, and it straight up not being called Season 6, says a lot about 343 moving away from the game. Now, that is fine if they decide to do that, if they're working on the next game, awesome. But you really gotta get the easy things right in the meantime. I was making a list last night of what 343 has actually added to the game post Season 5, a majority by far has been community driven. To be devil's advocate, yes, 343 released Forge. It's an amazing tool, it is awesome, but on the flip side of that, there is so much content that is about 90 to 95% finished. Weapons, maps, vehicles, you name it. And there's been rumors that none of that content is going to come out now because 343 is moving on from Infinite. Of course, we have the Match Composer, probably going to be the last huge Halo Infinite update, giving you full control over what you play, and I'm very, very excited for that. But we are so very lucky, and 343 is as well, that we have so many talented, amazing forgers that create game modes, maps, mini games. Without them, Infinite would nowhere near be as good as it is. And it really is such a shame because Halo Infinite has such amazing gameplay. The sandbox is awesome. It's why I make all those positive videos about it, because I truly love playing it. But then 343 makes these easy mistakes like this, things that are a slam dunk to make the community happy. And as I said at the start of the video, they just trip on their own shoelaces. As a little side note, I saw comments from you guys saying, Romy, you make lots of positive videos, then you do a negative video. And that's because there is a lot to love about Halo, and I love to show that off. But then when 343 does something really bad like this, I have to cover it as well. In life, it's very rare that one thing is going to be all bad or all good, and that's what I try to illustrate on the channel. When 343 makes mistakes like this, it makes me feel like, what are you guys doing over there? Another perfect example is the skill-based matchmaking. How many times have I spoken about it? How many times have you guys brought it up to 343 in the comments section? Check out this scoreboard. It is probably the most unbalanced game I've ever seen on Halo. And I actually matched a couple of my viewers in this game. They messaged me on Discord and they're like, whoa, the system really does want you to lose, Remy. And I'm like, I know, there's nothing I could have done. I just wanted to stop my teammates getting spawn killed, but we couldn't even get out of our base. There has even been persistent issues that I haven't seen anyone talking about, but gun jamming has returned to the game, albeit very rare, and there's a new bug when you have active camo. When you pick up a flag, it makes you visible. Now, I thought this was 343 maybe nerfing having active camouflage and then picking up the flag so you can't stealth capture it, but no, it doesn't happen consistently, and is a new bug, which really sucks because in a stalemate game, active camouflage can sometimes be that deciding factor that wins players a match. Now, my suggested fix in this circumstance for 343 would, one, obviously put the maps into Big Team Social. But if you guys don't have the time to do new game modes, reach out to forgers, reach out to the community, and then add new game modes into the pre-existing playlists. There are so many fun, wacky game modes that you guys could potentially do that the community would really love. But the way it stands, and a lot of people are saying this, it is very apparent that you guys, 343, have straight up given up on the game. From a business standpoint, you guys gotta have new and exciting content if you are going to continue pushing the microtransactions and the shop to try get some revenue. Why would people buy stuff in your shop if there's nothing new for them to play? I know you guys in the comments are gonna back me up on this. The easy things have to be done right, as it just looks sloppy and lazy when these type of things happen, and I really shouldn't have to make a video about it to bring some awareness to it. Honestly, you guys could just run the update by me and I can have a quick glance and say no, add this, or do this instead. Because when Halo fans say they're frustrated, it's because of stuff like this. So they're my thoughts. 343, please add the maps to Big Team Social, and just as a rule of thumb, anything new you guys add to the game, maps, game modes, whatever, make it very easily accessible to the entire community. That's all I had to say, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.